nighttime feel. It's nighttime, I'm trying to slide,
Okay, Primo Ali, ladies and gentlemen. This could be an interesting one. This would be an interesting one because he's done prison time in 2 different states, correct?
Yes.
All right, Florida and Michigan.
Yes.
So that's kind of like a pretty, wide stretch of distance there, know. So I'm guessing you've seen 2 kind of like cultural differences within the prison system, right?
Completely different prison system.
Oh, I'm looking forward to hearing this.
I took my violation in. 5 people for 3 minutes. You know what I mean? And then they branded me. I got it branded on my side, big ass LK branded. And then it started from there. Yeah, I got the burn on my side. Yeah, I can show it to you. I got
see it, man. Let's see that shit, dog.
See the outline? That's a burn. That's a brand.
God damn, what they burn that shit with?
Metal. Big ass piece of metal. That hurt worse than the violation in.
Hey, that sounds crazy. That's treacherous right there, dog.
Yeah, in Florida, that was kind of the thing. You know what I'm saying? You got it branded on you. You know what I mean? Because you can't get rid of that. You feel me?
Yeah, you can't get rid of
it. And what led me to prison in Florida is I was at a party and I used to chill. You know, there's Chicanos and there's Mexicans and stuff. You know, we all Chicano. We born in America. And you got the Mexicans and shit we used to kick it with. You know what I'm saying? And dude was just flashing all this money in my face and shit, like just bragging about it. And I was never the type to want to take anything from my own people. You know what I mean? Like I was big on that Latin King shit. Like we protect our people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this motherfucker kept flashing that money in front of my face, bro, like bragging. And I had a girl act like a prostitute, and take him to a little trailer and shit like he was gonna get some, and I stuck him up. You know what I mean?
Right, so you do a 3-piece biscuit.
Yeah.
Down south in Florida.
Yeah.
With the Gators.
With the Gators.
All right, man. So you go to JIT camps, I'm guessing. You say you went to JIT camps, right?
Yeah. I went to Brevard.
Let's hear it, man. How was that shit? Well, you're already banging, right?
Yeah, I'm already banging, bro.
Oh, well, then you might have a somewhat of an easier ride, right?
Nah, because it switched up who was controlling the prison every time.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it always switched up. You know what I mean? I lasted 1 month there. I was 1 month, and because there's only like
in
there's
Brevard.
like 5, yeah, there's like 5 of us, bro. Only 5 kings, and you got the Zopound and stuff like that to ride with us, and like the Haitians.
Yeah, a
lot of Haitians and stuff ride with us. They're gangs. You know what I'm saying? They got a gang, Zo Mafia or something like that. But they rode with us and shit. But it popped off. You know what I mean? It popped off over the damn TV. That's what started over on TV. And one of my bros yanked the cable off the TV and was like, stood up on the table and said, "Ain't none of y'all motherfuckers watching TV." And
he was one of them guys.
Yeah. So that shit popped off. You know what I'm saying? Because in Florida, you ain't getting no extra time for popping off. So
I heard, man, that shit's crazy, bro.
Right. And I could either do 2 years and 6 months, or I could do 3 years and do whatever the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be good to get out in 2 years and 6 months. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do and get out in 4 months later. You know what I mean? That's how I felt. So we popped off there. They rolled me out. They sent me to a place called Lake City. Lake City. Yeah, Lake City is a big time control movement. There's a lot of gangs there. You never come face to face usually. Like it's all control movement. Like they'll move this unit at one time and keep this unit locked down. Like we can't ever really interact with each other. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of banging. You know what I mean? Over there. Like when I went in there, it was written in soap on the front of the windows of the fucking the block, right? Like whatever the gang was in there and shit, like tagged up on the windows.
And the COs didn't make them wash that shit off for nothing.
Bro, no, the COs didn't say shit, bro. Because Lake City is a private owned prison. It's not owned by the Department of Corrections.
Yeah.
It's a privately owned
prison.
Let's
rewind it, man. Let's rewind it. Before we get into Lake City, I mean, you're walking into the JIT camps for the first time. How are you feeling about this shit? I mean, is it a different kind of reality to you? Is it was there any kind of struggle when you first went in any kind of way? Did you get a TOH, test of heart, for people that might not know?
Yeah, there's TOH. I know what TOH is, definitely. Okay. So when I'm walking into prison, all right, I already been to juvenile. Before I went to juvenile, I'm nervous about juvenile. Went to juvenile, I ain't scared no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I was in juvenile, I was nervous about jail. Went to jail, ain't scared no more. Mm-hmm. So, of course I'm gonna be nervous about prison. You know what I mean? Any man who says he ain't is a fucking liar. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I was nervous. Man. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I know I'm a king. I know I'm certified, but do I really know I'm certified? You feel me? Do I know? Do I know this shit?
Start second guessing everything.
You start second guessing. You know, man, because these ain't the people. These ain't the kings you grew up with. These ain't your homies. These are people you don't even know. You feel me? So yeah, I go in there. First thing they do is this big black dude walked up to me. He's like, asked me what I was. You know me, I'm fresh in the prison. You know what I mean? I just turned 18. I'm a big old Latin king. That's what I am. Like I get on some straight banging shit. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like that though. He was just trying to send me to my people. You know what I mean? And so he sent me to the kings. And when you walk in, they don't act friendly with you, bro. Your bros don't act friendly with you. They don't. Oh yeah, come in, bro. It's not like that. It's everybody acting distant. You don't know who's who. You ain't gonna meet no top dogs or nothing like that. They gonna send somebody to you, a couple people. They bring me in a room. You know what I'm saying? Question all my stuff. You know what I mean? Make sure I know my shit. Where I'm from. They want phone numbers, addresses. They want your mama's address. They want everything. You feel me? So they do that. They do their background checks on you, which I know I ain't never did nothing bold, so I know I'm straight on that. But then they bring me in a room with like 12 of them, bro, and start making up shit. Like, oh, I know you snitched on so and so, like trying to see if you tell on yourself, trying to see like scare you into admittance to some shit that they didn't really know about. You know what I mean? So they surround you and all this shit, talk all this shit. And then once I pass that, then it's you're on the list for the TOH. Every new person, there's a list, and there's an order by the list. You know what I'm saying? Every person, when your name comes up, that you going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, definitely TOH. My TOH is I had to stab this big motherfucker, man. They want me to hit him with a lock, but I didn't feel comfortable with a lock. I was like, man, I don't want a lock. So I took on the school desk, the cage on the bottom of it.
Yeah, a little pig.
I took one of the big ass poles. Damn near broke my hand trying to stab him with that damn thing, bro. And that's what I did. I butchered a big ass dude, man. And after that, that's when I got rode out. So I did my TOH. Now I'm getting rode out. Now I'm going to prison. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But everything's connected though. Like every prison's connected. Like everybody knows who each other is. Everybody's in contact. You'd be surprised how small this world is when you become a Latin king.
Yeah.
You'd be very, very surprised how small this world is. You know what I'm saying? In the littlest places or the biggest places, we're everywhere, and we're all one. You know what I'm saying?
Connected.
It's deep. It's deep.
The shit takes place in motherfucking 1997 Comstock. The height of the motherfucking war between the Bloods and the Latin Kings, man. And the shit was crazy in Comstock. Because on long-term Keep Lock, that's where it all went down. If you go to the motherfucking Keep Lock wreck and the motherfucking cage, and there's 3 Latin Kings, 4 or 5 Latin Kings in there, you land in there by your motherfucking self, you getting toe up, man. Niggas is gonna tell you up shit was real, and vice versa. If a king get caught and he get put in the motherfucking blood pen, shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So shit was going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in motherfucking in population at the time. Before I went to the box, and motherfucking the long-term Keep Lock is like upstairs, like the 2nd and 3rd floor where OG Mac was at. You know what I'm saying? And shit was funky, my nigga. The height of the war, 1997, shit is real. So I'm there, you know what I'm saying? So one of the kids that was in long-term Keep Lock that was getting homies hit, you know what I'm saying? He was kind of strong because he knew a kid that was getting the bag. So you know the bag moves the crowd. So some was getting the bag, you know what I'm saying? And he had his, arm around the nigga, and the nigga was, hitting him off. So he was able to manipulate shit and get homies hit, you know what I'm saying? By using the strength of the bag and shit. Niggas will do shit when dope and shit like that is involved. Niggas will make moves for you. So eventually this nigga that was making moves and was getting homies hit and shit, the nigga dropped down to A8. He got out of motherfucking long-term Keep Lock. So niggas is like, oh, that's son right there. All right, man. That's the nigga that been making shit happen. All right, we gonna make shit happen on him. Know what I'm saying? Now, he was a live nigga. He was official. Know what I'm saying? All that shit. No, it goes both ways, man. Bloods put in work, Latin Kings put in work, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was real, my nigga.
All the gang fights and shit, I seen the G27s and the Latin Kings go at it, and they would fight. They fought for a fucking hour. They were taking broomsticks and slicing each other up. One Latin King, he could put his tongue through his fucking cheek, through his whole cheek. And that shit's, I mean, that's all day home, head on a swivel. You know, you're suited and booted when the doors pop. Shit, you don't know what's gonna pop off.
Definitely a dangerous place, man. You've seen some dangerous things. I want to know this. Do you think it affected you mentally and emotionally? Because I see you got that tattoo on your arm that says hate. Do you think the things that you've seen in prison, man, affected how you live, man, and just your everyday life?
Well, absolutely. I'm just a Stillwater kid, man. It's I got to Leavenworth and dude, it was culture shock. I walked into the chow hall that first morning, and it's like I didn't have one tattoo. I didn't have one single tattoo. And when I walked in the chow hall in Leavenworth, it's just people from the top of their heads, it's everybody's tatted back. So I felt naked. You know what I'm saying? I felt completely naked. I didn't have no tattoos. And then you just get in where you fit in, and you just get drunk, and dude's like, oh, I want to put a tattoo on you. And that's how all my tattoos came about. It's just I got them all free from my homeboys. We just got drunk and got tattoos.
Let me ask you this, right? I see a bunch of tattoos. Were you ever tipped up?
No, I was never tipped up. I mean, they all tried to tip me up and shit, but I just I don't know. I just figured I went in nothing. I come out nothing, but you know, I rolled with them. You know, I drive with it's basically federal prison segregated. You know, you got the blacks, Mexicans, whites, and they're all like, you live with each other, or like, it's all segregated. The chow hall, out on the yard, the tables out on the yard, shit, how you do business and shit. You really gotta like, the Serranos don't do no business with the blacks, so you gotta like, I ran poker tables, right? I was just trying to make money, so I'd have to have a different table where like the blacks couldn't play because the Serranos were there, and shit like that. It's that's just the way it is. It's everything's just segregated.
Never trying to tell anybody what to do, man, but just telling you this is not the place you want to be. Freedom's better. Get out the streets before it's too late. And besides, the only place worse than this is a casket. Please, man, if you've seen this, stay free.